Hotseat tonight. I want to change somebody's life in the next half hour. Hope you enjoy it while you're watching at home, playing along. We're going to give away $1 million. Why not? Let's have a crack at it right now. And let's meet our contestants tonight. In seat number 1, we have Madeline Gray. Had to explain to paramedics how she dislocated her knee during a pole dancing class. Whoops. During his first year at uni, Adam Burt made friends by entering a jelly wrestling competition. At 63 years of age, Helen Garvin would like to embark on a new career as a nutritionist. Michael Kelso's proudest sporting achievement is captaining a dodgeball team called Throwbo Cops. Sharon Shearers brought Glasgow to a halt after crashing on the historic Victoria Bridge. And Michael Athanaitis broke down on the side of the road dressed as a nun. Whoa, there you go. Madeline, let's go, come on. Hello, Madeline Gray.
How are you?
Welcome. Madeline Gray is 21 from Pakenham, Victoria, an aged care nurse.
Yes.
Whereabouts do you do that?
So I work at Caring For You nursing agencies, so I go to several different places.
So you go to people's homes, or do you go to...
I can go to homes, hospitals and facilities
Good
as
on
well.
you, Madeline. What made you go into aged care?
Well, I'm studying nursing and midwifery, so part of that degree I get a certificate in aged care, so until I finish my degree, I thought aged care would be a really
Well, that'd be the right way to go. Look, start off in aged care and end up as a midwife.
Yeah.
You're reversing the
same
You're the
population.
Benjamin Button of nursing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bruce is your father. G'day, Bruce.
G'day, Eddie. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well. You're proud of this beautiful girl of yours?
Absolutely. She's delightful.
Good on you, Bruce. Good stuff, buddy. Let's go. 15 questions to win $1 million. You ready to play?
Sure.
Let's play Hot Seat. $100. Which of these is not the name of muscles in the human body? Here we go for a nurse. A, biceps. B, triceps. D, quadriceps. D, quinceps.
D.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Correct for $100. Now, Madeline,
Yes.
how did you do your knee pole dancing?
So I took up pole dancing for fitness.
Yes.
And I was performing quite a tricky manoeuvre and actually banged my knee out and then...
On the pole? Or?
On the pole.
So you what, upside down or...?
I was spinning.
Yeah.
With, like, my knees sort of out in an attitude, they call it. And
Yeah.
it just popped out and then, yeah.
So what, did you slide down the pole?
Yeah,
hit
I
the ground?
collapsed.
Yeah.
And then they called the paramedics, and the paramedics came to a lovely studio.
Very quickly they came to the studio too, I'm tipping.
Very quickly.
And firemen and police.
Everyone, called everyone in, and yeah.
Good on you, Madeline. Is it all right now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, $200. Which of these is an Australian expression for someone or something that is excellent? A, canner. B, bottler. C, bagger. D, glad wrapper.
Oh no. My dad's gonna kill me, but I don't know it. I'm gonna pass.
Don't worry about your dad. 8 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
See you later, Madeline. Catch ya. Come on, guys. Hello, Adam. How are you?
Oh, well, thanks, Ed.
Everyone's moving like glaciers there. It was all very slow. Secondary school teacher. What do you teach?
I teach English and I teach media in
Whereabouts?
senior year levels at Galen College in Wangaratta.
In Wangaratta. From Albury yourself, 33 years of age. Stacey's a girlfriend. Go, Stace.
Hi.
Love her to see you here. Been together for a couple of years. Mate, tell me about the jelly wrestling.
Oh, well, first year uni, going to a uni where I didn't really go with anyone from high school or anything like that, so always happy to put myself out there, do something a bit different to try and break the ice, so to speak. And yeah, they shut down the CAF one sort of busy lunchtime, and the Student Association wheeled out some baby pools, filled them with jelly, and yeah, it was on.
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah.
And how'd you go? Did you win?
Yeah, it took it out, it was good.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Good on you, Adam. Imagine the bloke coming in to take you on.
Yeah, they struggled, but it was good.
Adam, let's go. Which of these is an Australian expression for someone or something that is excellent? Canner, bottler, bagger, glad wrapper.
I'm pretty sure it's B. She's a bottler.
She's a bottler, locked in for $200. Correct. 300. A 1964 song written and performed by Bob Dylan is The What They Are A-Changin'. A, times. B, seasons. C, moods. D, underpants.
Bit of a fan of Dylan. It's A, the times.
The times they are changing is correct for $300. $500. Which of these desserts is named after a famous ballerina of the early 20th century? A. Madeira cake. B. Tiramisu. C. Babka. D. Pavlova.
Yeah, it's had a bit of a thought on this before it came up, so lock in D, Pavlova.
Pavlova is in. The Russian ballerina, correct for $500. Yes. Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova, who toured Australia and New Zealand in the 1920s. And since then, of course, everyone's been arguing between Australia and New Zealand who actually came up with it. But we'll claim it, like we do all things that we knock off from New Zealand if they're good.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Fire lap, everything else.
You better believe it. 11 questions to go for $1 million right after this in the hot seat. Welcome back to the hot seat. 11 questions off $1 million. Big Adam Bird is with us. Adam, if you want $1 million, Harry Potter tour.
Yeah, Stace is really into Harry Potter. She hasn't travelled much overseas, so I think it'd be really nice to go over to London, the Harry Potter studios, or even Harry Potter World in, I think it's Orlando in Florida.
Yeah, fantastic, right? And tell me, you have done a bit of overseas travelling, dog sledding in Siberia, trekking the Himalayas, travelling the Trans-Mongolian Railway between Beijing and St. Petersburg in Russia. They're fantastic trips.
Yeah, pretty lucky. When I first started teaching, I worked hard for a couple of years, really saved my money up. I was living at home, so that helped. And yeah, took a year off, took a year's leave without pay, and just backpacked with a friend of mine around the world. Good
on you, mate. Now, I love this. You've done all that. You've played in the cricket team. You organised a mini Olympic torch run for 60 underprivileged kids during the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Done all these things, but as a kid, you had a hard time, mate. Can I read this out? As a child, before the age of 5, Adam almost ran in a pool, severed his big toe, got caught in an electric fence and was electrocuted by a hairdryer.
Correct. They're two separate incidents. But yeah. That'd be a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was 2, fell into
parents.
a pool and Dad pulled me up by the hair after he realised there wasn't as much noise.
How'd you cut your big toe off?
Dropped a brick on it when I was 3.
Did you obviously got to put it back on?
Yeah. The doc plonked it back on. Did a bit of work with it, and 6 weeks later took the bandage off and it had all healed itself.
Geez, you're lucky. Adam, $1,000 question. Here it comes. How the locals like it is a slogan of which grocery chain in Australia? A. Aldi. B. Coles. C. IGA. D. Woolworths.
I'm actually going to go a tactical pass on this one, Ed.
See you later, Adam.
Thanks.
Catch you, mate. Welcome, Helen. Great to have you here. Helen Garvin from Bateman's Bay in New South
That's
Wales.
right.
What a beautiful part of the world.
It is.
Retired public servant, 63 years of age. What part of the public service were you with?
I was with the Department of Immigration.
And when did you finish up?
I came back from a 2-year posting in Turkey in 2010 and I retired after that.
What was it like living in Turkey?
It was fabulous.
Whereabouts were you? In Istanbul?
We're in Ankara.
Ankara, yeah.
Ankara's
capital.
Turkey's a bit like Australia. Ankara's the capital, but Istanbul's the place to be.
Yeah.
So, we were there for 2 years. One of the good things about Turkey is you're so close to everywhere else. You
It
hop
is.
on
It's
a
wonderful,
plane,
isn't it?
Friday, you're in Paris for the weekend. Yeah, it was
I was
great.
lucky enough to go to the centenary of Anzac.
Okay,
and ended up in Istanbul. What a remarkable,
It's an
unbelievable
incredible city.
It is, it's great. You also lived in China?
Yes, 2 years in China.
Whereabouts?
In Beijing.
Yep.
Yeah, again, as a posting. That was great. Shopped for 2 years.
Yeah, great. And did you learn the languages in these countries?
I struggled with Mandarin.
Yeah.
I'd never learned a language before and had to learn Mandarin, so did a bit of taxi talk and struggled with Turkish as well.
What happened with Mandarin when you said, I'm travelling to China to be a diplomat?
It was my last lesson. I'd had 3 months of every day one-on-one lessons with poor Mr. Wu. And my very last thing I had to say to him was, my name's Helen, I'm a diplomat. So I said it in Mandarin and he just cracked up. And I said it 3 times and finally I said, what am I saying? And I was saying, my name is Helen and I am a fax machine.
Oh, there you go.
So I went to China as a fax machine.
At least that's what you thought he said.
Yes.
John is your husband. G'day, John.
G'day, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Been married for 29 years. You ready?
I am.
Let's go. How the locals like it is the slogan of which grocery chain in Australia? Aldi, Coles, IGA, Woolworths.
Eddie, I'm pretty sure it's IGA, so lock in C, please.
In it goes. It's correct for $1,000. 1,500. The South Australian men's cricket team is known as the West End what? A. Redbacks. B. Taipans. C. Great Whites. D. Scorpions.
I have absolutely no idea, and I'm going to take my pass. Thank you.
you, Helen.
Thank
Catch you later.
Eddie.
Bye. Michael.
G'day, Eddie.
Hi, buddy. Michael Kelso from Hawthorn in Victoria is 23, studying a Master of Primary Teaching and working in retail. What sort of retail are you working in?
Sports retail. Just started up there.
What?
Do you want me to give it a plug?
Yeah, go for it.
Amart Sports. Opened up a new store right in the CBD.
Good on you, mate. Ella is your girlfriend of 3 years. Hi, Ella.
Hey, how you going?
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
That's the way. Now, tell me about your primary school teaching.
Doing a post-grad now. Everyone always kind of told me that I should be work with kids in some way, and it kind of seemed the logical path to take in the end. And I think I really found what I want to do in the end. After a little while at uni, spent about 5 years there now, so
Good on you,
pretty
Michael.
happy with the
Is that
path
where you
I'm
met
taking.
Ella? Ella's studying law.
That's right. Yeah,
How
we
long
met
have you got to
there
go,
days.
Ella?
This year and next year, so
Oh.
coming to the end.
Good luck with it all. Let's go. South Australian men's cricket team is known as the West End what? Redbacks, Taipans, Great Whites, Scorpions.
Pretty confident with this one being A, the Redbacks. They wear a red uniform, so
They
Makes a lot of
locked
sense.
in then. The Redbacks incorrect for $1,500. Well done, Michael. 9 questions to go. Right after this in the hot seat. Welcome back. 9 questions to go for $1 million, Michael Kelso. You ready?
not really, but let's just do it anyway.
Well, we've got to get on with the show, so you have to be now,
Keep it
okay?
moving.
$2,500. Good luck, Mick. Which of these is the correct spelling in English for the capital of Sudan? A. Khartoum. B. Khartoum. C. Khartoum. D. Khartoum.
I'm glad you read those out for me, Eddie. Really go. I've got no idea, to be honest, and it seems like a good time to use my pass.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you,
See ya.
sir.
Hi, Sharon. Sharon Shearers is from Berwick in Victoria, a retired nurse and training to become
A milliner.
a milliner.
Yes.
40 years of age. Benita's your friend. Hi, Benita.
Hi, Eddie.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sharon, is that a Scottish accent I picked up there?
It is, yes.
Where are you from?
Sterling.
From where?
Sterling. Yeah,
Sterling.
yeah.
What made you make the jump from nursing to being a milliner, a hat maker?
Well, me and my husband moved here 4 years ago, and he's now a farmer. He was a banker, and now we've had a change of life, and he's a farmer. And it was getting a wee bit tricky with the children to get back to work.
Is he
And-
Scottish as well?
No, he's from this area. He's from Berwick. And so I wanted something that I could do around the children, and I've always been a little bit creative, so I thought I'd learn how to do it without a glue gun.
Good stuff. Now, tell me, you nearly drove off Glasgow's Victoria Bridge.
Yes.
You were saved by the ancient bollards.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, you named one of your daughters after the bridge.
Yes. The firemen, when they got us out, they said that, if it had happened on the next bridge, the Kingston Bridge, we would have died. Well, maybe died. We would have been in the river. And so we said that we should call our daughter Victoria. So my daughter's name is Lily Victoria.
Lily Victoria. And, of course, now
Yeah.
you live in Victoria, so there you go.
Yeah, and it was the River Clyde, and my husband was born in Clyde, so it was all a wee bit spooky.
Clydeside boy, there you go. Tell me about this. You called a repairman in to fix a heater because it was blowing out cold air. When he arrived, he explained that it was actually...
An air conditioner.
Yeah, that does that, yeah. How'd you feel at that
No, we
stage?
don't have air conditioners in Scotland.
You don't? No need for them. Just heaters.
And the heater wasn't working. I was like, that's rubbish. I'm going to get that fixed.
Sharon, let's go. Which of these is the correct spelling in English for the capital of Sudan? Khartoum, 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 Khartoum.
I think it might be C. Oh, well, I'll just have a punt at C.
C.
Ah.
Locked in. Khartoum C is correct for 2,500. Founded in 1821, Sudan's capital since 1956. 4,000. Frank Oz created the voice of Yoda and which of these Muppet characters? A. Miss Piggy. B. Swedish Chef. C. Dr. Teeth. D. Rolf the dog.
Oh, my word. I don't even know who Yoda is. I guess it's a boy, so it'd be like a boy thing. Oh, I might just pass.
You can pass.
Okay, I will then.
See you, Sharon.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. Michael, welcome.
Thank you.
Michael Athanatis is from Eltham, Victoria, Program Manager at Telstra. What does that mean?
It's my fault.
Everything?
Pretty much.
When it drops out, it's you.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
53 years of age. Everybody, let's give him a collective boo. There you go. You do a good job. What do you tell me what your project managing is?
I work in the IT space, so all development, pretty much.
Mate, let's go. Kyra is your daughter, by the way. Hi, Kyra.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good luck tonight for your dad. Here we go. Frank Oz created the voice of Yoda and which of these Muppet characters? Miss Piggy, Swedish Chef, Dr. Teeth, Rolf the dog.
Oh, I can't pass, and I'm pretty sure it's Miss Piggy, so lock in A, please, Eddie.
Lock in A, Miss Piggy is correct for $4,000. Yeah, he actually played Yoda in 5 of the Star Wars feature films, Frank Oz, and he was the voice of Fozzie Bear, an animal, and in Sesame Street he was Bert, Grover and the Cookie Monster.
He was everyone.
He was everyone. $6,000. Opened in 1989 and located at the main entrance of the Louvre in Paris, is the metal and glass what? A. Sphinx, B. Tower, C. Pyramid, D. Bridge.
I've actually been to the Louvre about, close to 20 years ago. And it'd be lock in C, please, Eddie. Pyramid.
Locked in. Magnificent.
It is. It's superb.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's almost a sculpture.
It
It
is.
was a building, but it looks magnificent alongside the Louvre. Correct for $6,000. 6 questions, 6 contestants, $1 million. Let's go for 10 grand. The opening and closing credits of the majority of which director's films use the same white-on-black typeface? A. Martin Scorsese, B. Quentin Tarantino, C. Ridley Scott, D. Woody Allen.
This is
Opening and closing credits.
This will be a total guess, I think, Eddie. But I don't think it's Woody Allen. I think it's Ridley Scott. I'm leaning towards Quentin Tarantino. So, lock in B.
Lock in B. Nah, Michael, no, you're out by a fair way. In fact, it was Woody Allen.
It was Woody Allen?
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, the font used is Windsor with accompanying music, same style of credit sequence, used in about 40 of his films. Hey, Michael, well played. You've set it up for everybody to have a real go at the big money tonight.
No worries.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
Good
Eddie.
luck.
Cheers.
Hello, Madeline, you're back.
Hello.
You're back. Madeline Gray is 21. She's an aged care nurse and about to be a midwife.
Yeah, nurse and midwife.
Nursing and midwife at Monash, Monash University,
Yes,
eh? Yep.
yep.
And living in Pakenham. Bruce is your father up the back. Now, does Britt know about the cat?
Yeah.
Does he know?
Yeah.
Big Bruce?
Yeah.
Tell us about the story.
He said he would write me out of the will, but it's okay.
So what happened?
So I have been begging my parents to get a cat since I was a kid, and I eventually got one after breaking them down after 10 years or so. And she's a beautiful rescue cat, but I thought I need something more to symbolise my love for her. So I held her down on the scanner, got her paw print, and it's now tattooed on my
So you
body.
scanned your cat's paw,
Yeah.
took it to the tattoo shop,
Yes.
and So you've got a paw print.
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
right here.
Can we see it? Oh, here we go. There it is. And that's the actual...
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, you must have been delighted with that.
I'm very, very pleased that she didn't adopt a Great Dane. That's all I'm saying.
I think he's mortified. I just showed it off on national television.
He
so-
looks a bit mortified at the moment there, Madeline, but anyway, he may as well get used to it. Madeline, let's go. 5 questions to win $250,000.
Yep.
You'll be able to get it removed whenever you like then. Right after the break. Madeline Gray's in the hot seat. Come on, Madeline, let's get 5 more questions, right? And I'll give you $250,000 cash.
Yep.
Here it comes for $10,000. First published in 2015 was Jeff Kinney's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. What? A. Old School. B. Cabin Fever. C. Dog Days. D. Roderick Rules.
Oh no. I don't think it's D or C, and I don't think it's B. So we'll just go for A. We'll just give it a stab in the dark.
Stab in the dark?
Yeah.
Locked in A. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Old School is correct for $10,000. Sharon, I think that's it for us.
Thank you.
Good on you. Thanks for coming. How long have you been
so
out in
much.
Australia for? From
4
Scotland?
years, nearly 4 years.
And you enjoying it?
Yeah, good. Getting there. Yeah,
That's it. You
yeah.
just work out that air conditioning and the heater, you'll be right.
Exactly, yeah.
Madeline,
Yes.
$20,000 question. Here it comes. A tourist attraction in San Simeon, California, is the hilltop mansion built in the early 20th century for who? A. Charlie Chaplin. B. William Randolph Hearst. C. Henry Ford. D. Thomas Edison.
I have absolutely no idea.
Have you been to California?
No, but if I won $250,000, I would.
Okay. San Simeon, California.
The only person I don't know from that is B, so we'll just go for B.
Lock it in then.
Lock it in.
Because you don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Would the other 3 be famous enough to have a hilltop mansion
Sure.
in the early 20th century?
Sure.
But you just went for some random name.
Yeah, because I feel like I probably would have known if they had a hilltop mansion built
Fair
about
enough. That
them.
makes sort of sense, doesn't it, everyone? Yeah.
It works in my head.
William Randolph Hearst. Hearst Castle is correct for $20,000. Yes, William Randolph Hearst owned the USA's largest newspaper chain, built a huge mansion 1919 to 1947, lived
There you
there.
go.
And he was the inspiration for the film Xanadu and also the classic Citizen Kane.
Right. I've
Okay.
learnt something.
Orson Welles as Citizen Kane. You should go there. It is magnificent. There's a
Give me
great tourist attraction.
$250,000 and I will.
Well, 3 more answers and I'll give you $250,000, Madeline. This is for $50,000. Before we do that, Michael, I think you're out of business as well, which
Thanks
means
anyway, Eddie. Cheers.
we've got big money going here. Helen, you can win 50 grand. Adam, 100,000. Madeline, you're playing for $1,000 or $250,000. Good luck. Which of these is an example of a plantigrade mammal? A. Cat. B. Bear. C. Dog. D. Horse.
Oh no. I want to say a cat, but I don't think that's right. Maybe it's the only one that eats grass. So let's go for horse. Let's go for D. Yeah, lock in D.
Lock in D. Horse.
Yeah.
Everyone's giving each other looks over there.
Oh, no.
We might go through the team. All right. Adam, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd have probably gone with horse.
Helen,
I would have gone with horse.
Michael.
I'll back these guys.
No, back yourself.
Horse sounds pretty good to me.
What's that?
Horse sounds pretty good to me.
Sharon.
For sure, a horse.
Horse. Yeah, you're all wrong.
Oh no.
No, it's a bear. Yeah. Bears walk on the whole sole of the foot like humans do.
Oh.
So
Okay.
plantigrade, plantar fasciitis in your foot.
Yeah.
Dogs and cats are digitigrade mammals, meaning that they walk with only their toes touching the ground.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Madeline.
Thank you.
Hey, it was a good go having a go at the only one that eats grass. That made as much sense as anything else. Good on you, Madeline. Well
Thank
played.
you so
Good
much.
job.
Thank you.
we meet again.
Here we go, pal. Adam Burt, the secondary school teacher from Albury in New South Wales, is 33 years of age. Stacey's his girlfriend up the back there. Mate, get this right, I'll give you $1,000. Good luck. Which of these TV series was a spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? A, Charmed. B, Supernatural. C, The Vampire Diaries. D, Angel.
Back when I was at uni, my first girlfriend at uni was a big fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I'm pretty sure that the spin-off of that was not Charmed, that it wasn't The Vampire Diaries or Supernatural. I'm pretty sure it was D, Angel, because he was like, I don't know, the love interest of Buffy. So I'd like to lock in D, Angel.
Well, you've gone a fair way. I hope you get this right after all that. Angel's locked in. Angel's correct for $50,000. Exactly as you said, Angel was the boyfriend of Buffy. His own show ran for 5 seasons, 1999 to 2004. Adam, you've won $1,000, big man. Well done. All right, we're going to take a news break. When we come back, Adam is going for $100,000 cash. Adam's in the hot seat, 33 years of age. I think we're all as one in saying we want you to win $100,000 here, big man.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, come on, let's win it. Now, I gather with your love of travel as well, and on a teacher's wage, it's not always easy, but it adds to the experience that you can actually give to the kids, that worldly experience of getting out and seeing the world?
Yeah, absolutely. And sharing stories and stuff of things that I've done, and, in the past I've taught over in England, but went on cultural exchange to a small Pacific island, Kiribati, which is, a dot in the middle of the Pacific, and we took about a dozen Year 11 students over there, and the experience of sort of living almost in that traditional manner, and being able to share it with them and sort of see these suburban kids from Melbourne sort of see how, not the other half live, but the vast majority of the world live.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what a teacher's all about. Well done. And our teachers get maligned sometimes, but they're the front row troops in bringing through kids and do a great job. So good luck to Adam and to all the teachers out there as well. They do a mighty job, don't they, the teachers? Yeah. Well done. All right, mate. On this occasion, I'm asking the question. If you give me the right answer, and it's multiple choice, as we used to like in those exams at school, I'll give you a cheque for $100,000 cash. And on a teacher's wage, double that up because that's $200,000 without the tax.
Damn right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. How many US presidents have been the son of a US president? A2, B3, C4, D5.
Obviously, there's Bush. Then after that, I'm starting to. I would be guessing. I know there were 2 Roosevelts.
Father sons.
So that bumps me up to 2 perhaps.
10 seconds.
Look, I'm not 100% sure, Ed, but I'm going to lock in A.
Lock in A. The Roosevelts were not father-son.
Well, hopefully there was another one that's going to get me over the line.
There's got to be at
anyway.
least one because it starts at 2. There were the 2 Bushes. George W., of course, the son of George H.W. Bush. Was the Adamses? Was there Adams?
I have no idea, mate.
Father-son Adams? I think they were Johns. John Quincy Adams and John Adams.
I know Sam Adams was a key part in the Boston Revolution.
Yeah. There was the 2 Johns that were the father-son. So that's 2.
Yeah, I have a feeling it might be more, but who knows?
There haven't been 5 because we'd know that. That's too big. There hasn't been 4. You got mucked up with the Roosevelts there and went for 2. I don't care how you get there, so long as you do. Adam, You've won $100,000. Stacey, well done, Stace. Give him a hug. Adam Burt just won $100,000. See you next time on the Millionaire Hotseat. Good night. Tonight, I want to change somebody's life in the next half hour. Hope you enjoy it while you're watching at home, playing along. We're going to give away $1 million. Yeah! Why not? Let's have a crack at it right now. And let's meet our contestants tonight. In sick number 1, we have Madeline Gray. Had to explain to paramedics how she dislocated her knee during a pole dancing class. Whoops. During his first year at uni, Adam Burt made friends by entering a jelly wrestling competition. At 63 years of age, Helen Garvin would like to embark on a new career as a nutritionist. Michael Kelso's proudest sporting achievement is captaining a dodgeball team called Throwbo Cops. Sharon Shearers brought Glasgow to a halt after crashing on the historic Victoria Bridge. And Michael Athanaitis broke down on the side of the road dressed as a nun. Whoa, there you go. Madeline, let's go, come on. Hello, Madeline Gray.
How are you?
Welcome. Madeline Gray is 21 from Pakenham, Victoria, an aged care nurse.
Yes.
Whereabouts do you do that?
So I work at Caring for You nursing agency, so I go to several different places.
So you go to people's homes or do you go to...
I can go to homes, hospitals and facilities
Good
as
on
well.
you, Madeline. What made you go into aged care?
Well, I'm studying nursing and midwifery, so part of that degree I get a certificate in aged care. So until I finish my degree, I thought aged care would be a really
Well, that'd be the
nice
right way to
degree.
go. Look, start off in aged care and end up as a
work
midwife.
up. Yeah.
You're reversing
Same
the
population.
You're the Benjamin Button of nursing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bruce is your father. G'day, Bruce.
G'day, Eddie. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well. You're proud of this beautiful girl of yours?
Absolutely. She's delightful.
Good on you, Bruce. Good stuff, buddy. Let's go. 15 questions to win $1 million. You ready to play?
Sure.
Let's play Hot Seat. $100. Which of these is not the name of muscles in the human body? Here we go. For a nurse, A, biceps, B, triceps, D, quadriceps, D, quinceps.
D.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Correct for $100. Now, Madeline,
Yes.
how did you do your knee pole dancing?
So I took up pole dancing for fitness.
Yes.
And I was performing quite a tricky manoeuvre and actually banged my knee out and then...
On the pole? Or?
On the pole.
So you what, upside down or...?
I was spinning.
Yeah.
With like my knees sort of out in an attitude, they call it. And
Yeah.
it just popped out and then, yeah.
So what, did you slide down the pole?
Yeah,
Hit the ground?
collapsed.
Yeah.
And then they called the paramedics and the paramedics came to a lovely studio.
Very
with-
quickly they came to the studio too, I'm tipping.
Very quickly.
And firemen and